C'est ça, man. C'est capoté. Tu déjà vu ça?
Hey, I'm Anik, or Petite Sauvage, which means wild child. In this video, I'll let you guys know more about my story. 3 years ago, I left everything to hit the roads of North America. What I found often left me speechless, brought tears to my eyes, but with the biggest grin on my face. What I found left me stunned, moved me, and changed my life. It opened my eyes too. We didn't really need much to live or be happy. But this story isn't only mine. It's also the story of my partner, my dog West. He can be a real pain in the ass when he wants to, but there are moments when I don't know what I would have done without him. He's not a big lover, my dog, but I'd do anything for him. Even if that means freezing my ass off next to the train tracks at 4 a.m. in the morning. But that's another story. So, life on the road. It all started with an old Volkswagen bus from the 70s. Pickle was his name. An old bus bought from an old hippie lady. He wasn't driving fast, Pickle, but he was driving far. So we cooked, we played, we watched outside, we watched the most beautiful sunsets, and we literally lived in a van down by the river. But the culminating point of those years was the trip up north of BC, the Yukon, and of course, Alaska. The destination that has been on my mind for years, the destination of my wildest dreams. I wanted to see the real wild north, and I wasn't disappointed. Everything was more beautiful than what I imagined. Colder too, more foggy, more windy. During my months in the north, there hasn't been a lot of sun, but when it finally showed up, it was something else. The wide open spaces, the nature, the mountains, the glaciers, the wildlife. The sun that never sets. The northern lights. I was in love, madly. I also fell in love with all the dogs there. Are you surprised? But something else hooked me there. Plants. The plants, the berries, the trees, plants of the boreal forest. The edible plants, the medicinal plants. I knew them a bit already, but it's in the north that I really fell for it. So I went to discover them, to taste them, to smell them, to harvest them. And I told myself, maybe I could do this for a living. I mean, it's a bit crazy. I don't think it will pay a lot, but why not? Well, drive it out. After a while, the bus was a little bit too small to live in it, especially in the winter. So I moved for a few months in a Sprinter van, westbound. Then shit happened. Life decided that I wasn't meant to live in that big fancy van. I was unhappy, so I left. I came back to Quebec for the winter and I bought another van, with the intention of starting my business of wild plant-based products. I would modify it and spend the summer harvesting. Wasn't easy, but I made it. I'm not telling you that I never wanted to put the van on fire. Yeah, maybe it took me 3 days to build a kitchen cabinet. Yeah, maybe I still don't understand how to do the electricity. Yeah, maybe I freaked out when we cut the holes in the roof. Yeah, building yet another van is annoying. But each day I work and each day I told myself that I was gonna make it after all. And then the van looked great, was practical. And I did it on my own for the most part. I was proud. And now, after months of hard work to start my business, I ended up in Les Îles de la Madeleine for my summer harvest. And I really like it here. Here is the peace and solitude that I needed after those 6 crazy months. Here I'm free, and it's perfect.